what's up world? It's your boy Philochko here. You know that American dude with the incredible mood? That's me. And what am I making a video about today? Well, I am making a video about the song All About That Bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass, no fucking treble. Sorry. Okay, yeah, about being all about the bass by Megan Trainor, whatever her name is. Now, I'm gonna try to explain this again. I've been making videos about this topic for years. Ever since I first started, I tried to explain this to people, and because most of the people who watch my videos are Russian, they don't really understand this topic. But a lot of Brazilians watch my videos, and I know they understand this topic. Americans watch my videos, I know they understand this topic. But usually with the Russians and the Ukrainians, it's not too easy to explain this to them, so I'm gonna try again. But still, because it's becoming so popular nowadays in today's music, I think they're starting to understand. So I'll try this again. So, just in case you don't know the song, All About That Bass, no treble. It's a really good song, it's catchy, has a very, very colorful music video. But what is the song about? Well, the song is actually about a woman who's singing that it's good to be big. It's good to be big. It's good to be bigger and not skinny. So basically, when she's saying all about that bass, she's talking about a thick woman who some women will consider fat. So let me give you these two pictures right here. One of these women is considered fat. The other woman is not considered fat to most people who are in the hip hop culture. Because you know, this song kind of feasts off hip hop culture. It's not really a hip hop song, but it's taking some beliefs from the hip hop culture, okay? So one of these girls is considered fat, the other one is considered not. Which one is considered fat? The one on the bottom is considered fat. The one on top is not fat. Now, both of these women could be considered all about the bass because they're big. They're bigger than the average woman, but one is curvy, one is just kind of a circle, okay? You see the difference? One is really curvy, one is just kind of round. All right, so they're both about the bass because they're bigger than usual. So what is bass? Basically, when you're listening to music and you hear that's the bass. You know, the sound that you hear in music that can make things shake, like shaking shit. You know what I mean? That's the bass. You know, a lot of guys listen to hip hop music with loud bass so they can feel it, like and like feel the car shake and stuff. Now treble doesn't really cause that much vibration. Treble is a more high pitch of a sound. It's not like no. Treble is more like it's not that hard of a sound. So basically, the best way to explain it is like when a big girl, when someone who's all about the bass comes walking, you might hear because she's so big. But when a skinny girl comes walking, you don't hear. You probably hear tick tick tick, more of a high pitched sound because she's not that big. So she's not all about the bass. So let's go into this more. Now, see, these girls here are skinny. Now, a lot of people like skinny women, but the thing about these skinny women, which I want you guys to realize, is that they're not just skinny, they have no figure. Their bodies are just like straight up and down. They have no figure, okay? Now, these women are not all about the bass. These women are just treble. They're only treble. They are not all about the bass at all. They are just treble because they're very small. And in this song, All About the Bass, they're laughing at these skinny girls, basically. Just like in Anaconda. Basically, All About the Bass, well, in All About the Bass, they're not really laughing too much at them. They're kind of just calling them bitches and stuff. But in Anaconda, yes, they just ridicule skinny girls like this. Anaconda is the black version of I'm Proud to Have My Booty, and this song All About the Bass is the white version of I'm Proud of My Booty and stuff like that, okay? So these two girls aren't just skinny, they're just curveless, they're shapeless, they don't have wide hips, or they have like a regular waist. You know, they're not very special to a lot of people's eyes, especially in the hip hop culture, because they don't have a feminine figure. That is very, very important to people in the hip hop culture, to have wide hips and a big butt. It's very important, and these women have neither. Now, is it possible to be like half about the bass and half about the treble? Is it possible for a woman to have a lot of bass and treble? What does that look like? Well, yes, it's possible. Right here. Some skinny girls, who are generally skinny, have big butts, and they're known to be, you know, kind of in the middle, and generally almost no one ever really has a problem with this kind of body shape because it's the best of both worlds. You have a small woman with a big butt. most people don't complain. So a lot of times when a guy says he's all about the bass, he doesn't just want a girl who's big. He wants a girl who's big in the right areas. He wants a girl who's maybe big in the chest. He wants a girl who's maybe big in the butt. And he wants a girl who's maybe wide at the hips. That's usually what they want when they like big women. That's usually what they want. But sometimes a big woman may be bigger than usual. She may be kind of big. And she has those things even bigger. You know what I mean? And there's a huge common misconception. I hate when Russian girls say this. I hate when Ukrainian girls say this, because they're the only ones who say this. They're like, what kind of girls you like, Philosophy girl? What kind of girl? I'm like, yeah, you know, I like girls, you know, have wide hips, big butts, stuff like that. Well then, every fat girl has a big butt, so you should date a fat girl. That is so not true, and it pisses me off when Russian and Ukrainian girls say that. Stop saying that, because it's not true. It's not true even a little bit. If a girl is big, she needs an even bigger butt to have a big butt. Every big girl doesn't have a big butt. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. There's humongous differences between a big girl and a big girl with a big butt. There's humongous differences. Same thing with a skinny girl. Not all skinny, I just showed you, not all skinny girls have small butts. Some skinny girls have big butts. Now you may be wondering why I'm talking about this so much. Well, because one, I've been into big butt or women that have a lot of bass for a while. I've been all about the bass for a long time. I've liked women with a lot of bass for a long time. But the thing is, now it's becoming really, really popular in music. You know, like white people are starting to talk about it. Miley Cyrus is trying to twerk and all this stuff, you know, and girls all over Russia are starting to twerk and all this stuff. All that generally stems from Black American culture and maybe some Brazilian and stuff too. But the Black American hip hop culture, we were really the first ones in America to make it really popular around the world, or make it known around the world that, hey, we love big butts. Hip hop's one of the most popular art forms in the music forms in the world. And for a while, ever since Baby Got Back, we've been proud to say, hey, we like big butts and stuff. But now it's becoming popular in some places around the world. I don't know if it's popular where you are yet, but if it is, you can let me know in the comments. So being all about that bass or having bass basically means you're bigger than normal. And basically that song is saying you're beautiful. Don't let skinny girls make you feel bad because you're not skinny like them. Enjoy your body and love it. Now, just to be honest, some girls are just too big and it's not healthy. So if you're like a really big person, you might want to take better care of your health. You know, let's keep that in mind. You know, there's some really big women out there who may have a really big butt, but that's not too healthy in the end. So think about your health too. So you could be all about that bass, but too much bass can kill you. Same thing with too much treble. You could be anorexic, too much treble can kill you. So try to find a decent middle, take care of yourself, exercise, eat right, and you should be absolutely fine. And that's basically the end of this song, the end of the video, people. Hope you understood it. I tried my best to explain it. I just hope you guys understand the difference between a curvy big girl and a fat big girl. They are different. They are not the same. Later.